Hello, I am so glad you're here. Okay, today is all about gifts, gift ideas for your runner. And if you are the runner, I can give you some hints on how you can share this video with the gift buying person you're hoping will hit it right this year. And we are going to run through 20 specific gifts, starting from the little small things to some bigger items. For the things that do have a link in the description below, I'll put this little symbol there just so you know that there is a link included. And you happen to be someone who is helping Santa stuff stockings, these are great little ideas. Okay, let's get started. First of all, I have some Christmas little decorations around me, but you know what? If Christmas isn't your thing, these gifts are great for any time of year or for any occasion for the runner in your life. And it doesn't even have to be a runner. If you're a walker or a hiker, basically, if you're outside moving your body, these gifts are great ideas. Let's start with a nice little warm-up, just like out for a run. We got to start slow. These first little ideas are really low effort, but high delight for your runner. The first one is gummies, jelly beans, gels. Those things are great to have in a pocket for a runner going on a long run. Number two, nose strips. Yes, if you've seen any of my videos, these nose strips I always wear on my long runs. If your runner is someone who's trying to learn to breathe in and out through their nose through their runs, oh my, these are great. Even if they're not, these are great for runners, just if they're congested at any time, and it does help with the breathing. Okay, on to number three. And I don't usually use a lot of notes when I'm doing my videos, but I have to keep my list going here to keep me on time. All right, the next thing, oh, I don't have it here, are tissues, Kleenexes. You may be laughing, thinking, oh, I'm hardly giving my runner some tissues. They are the workhorse and the superhero of winter running. Always need some tissues hidden in pockets. All right. Oh, this next one is a good one, socks. But be careful. Runners are very fussy about what they put on their feet. So you might have to do a little snooping before you actually get your runner some socks. My favorite are the Puma socks, and I do have a link below for both men and women. They're my favorite, but do some snooping for your runner. You might have to open that drawer and see what type of socks that they have for running. The next thing is a hat with a ponytail hole. There's probably an official name for those. I don't actually have one of those, but I used to have one, and I used to wear it all the time. If your runner has a ponytail, this is a great idea. And speaking of hats, where's my... Oh, this is the hat. And if you've watched any of my videos, you have seen me wear this hat many times, and it has the light in it. And I love these. You see these all over the place. And I do have a link for this exact one down below. But what I like about this one is we had these hats for a long time before we realized that the light actually comes out. It's rechargeable, which is great. But the nice thing about the light coming out is that you can wash this. I delicately hand washed this around the light for a long time before I realized, oh, that thing comes out and you can recharge it. We've had this for years. A great gift. Okay, let's go. Oh, this next one. I don't have one here, but kind of the same idea. A journal for your runner. If your runner is someone who likes to keep track of their runs or write down what they were thinking about when they were running, a runner's journal is a fabulous idea. And here are two suggestions up here that I found online, and I have links below for those. Hint, family, friends, that'd be a great gift. Okay. The other thing is, let me look at my little bag of goodies. So why I have some of these things here is because I want to show you that I'm not just making up a big list and throwing some ideas out here. These are actually things I use and things I love. And there are a couple of things on here that I don't have that I'm going to include on my list, but I'll tell you that. So, but everything else that you see or that you see on my list, they're on my list because I love them. And I've been a runner for about 25 years. Okay, the next thing, I don't even know what these are called. I call them little buffs, or they used to call them neck warmers, or they are so versatile. You can use them in so many ways. You can put them around your neck. You can haul them up over your face. You can put them around your ears as a headband. As you can see, I have tons, and any runner, whether they have lots or not, will love those. And now my personal preference is the brighter, the better. But if your runner's not a someone who likes bright fluorescent colors, there's lots of just neutral colors. And again, I have a link to some of the ones that I've used below. Okay. Okay, so now we are a little warmed up. We're starting to pick up the pace a little bit. We're mid-run here, and let's go into items that are a little bit higher end, but not. Most of my things on my list are under $100. Okay, so the next thing is running gloves. Running gloves are so great. The only thing I would say to you is if you're picking out running gloves for your person, to get the ones with the fingertips that allows them to still use their phone. As much as we shouldn't use our phone, we're often having to mess with our playlist or send a text to home saying, okay, my run's just taking a little longer, whatever it may be. So I always like the ones with the little grippy things that you can actually use your cell phone with. And these ones are brand new. Haven't even opened them yet because they were a birthday gift for me this year from a BFF. I can't wait to use them. But I've been sidelined with a back injury and I have not been able to run since my birthday. I'm getting closer and closer, so I can't wait to break these open. I also have a link down below for some gloves. Okay, a belt, a running belt. Now this belt, I have tons of belts, but this is one of my favorites. It's getting a little tattered around the edges, but has a little space that you can put your phone in. Tissues, see, you can't go very far without tissues. You have a little pocket that I often shove. Oh, there is something in here. I was just going to say, I often shove some jujubes in here for the run. Oh, these ones are very stale because, like I said, I haven't gone for a run in 8 weeks or 7 weeks now. Also, a little Mad Money cash in case you run into someplace and you need some money. The other thing, if you're buying a belt for your runner, I would say, and this is key, have these little water bottle holders. They are so helpful. You don't have to use them. Your runner doesn't have to use them all the time. If you're going out for a quick tempo run or a quick run, you probably aren't going to use a lot of hydration. But if you're going for a longer run, oh, it is nice to have a little small water bottle. And I have a link below for one of the belts that I used to use, and it has the little water bottle holders and a nice little pouch. Okay, the next thing. Oh, I'm going out of order here. Okay, well, we'll go in this order. The next thing I have is, if you've seen my videos, you see me wear this jacket all the time. It is honestly one of the best things I've ever bought as a runner. It is very lightweight, and I think it's actually called a cycling jacket. And I have the link for this specific one below. But if you've seen any of my videos, I have it on all the time. A couple of things that I love about it. It has reflectors, so safety always has some nice reflection on the back. And it is very lightweight, so I wear it all through the winter. You layer up and you can wear it on the coldest days running here. And the other thing I love about it is because I wear it so much, it has been washed a gazillion times. Yeah, it is always thrown in the washer. I hang it to dry, but it is so convenient. I don't actually know the number of years that I've had this, but I've had it for a lot of years. And I have a lot of other running jackets, but this is my go-to one because it's lightweight and it has, oh yeah, the other thing it has is this little pouch in the back. Oh, the other thing when we were talking about the belt, another hydration pack is another great idea. And I'll put a picture of this. I don't have one of these. I don't do a lot of hydration, and I'm very lucky that when I go for my longest runs, my awesome husband usually meets me mid-run a few times with some water. But a lot of folks, especially if you're training for marathons, ultra marathons, or doing some trail running, a lot of people wear these hydration packs. And so I'll put a picture of one here. I have not used this one, and just because of my age, there's something about wearing a hydration pack that just makes me feel like I have to pee. So I've not had a hydration pack, but I know tons of people that use them and love them. I talked about the fluorescent color of my jacket. Fluorescent colors and reflective gear is so important. And I love this reflective vest that is up here. And I have a link for that one below as well. It's lightweight, and especially if you are someone who has to do most of your running in the evening or early morning, these are great. Okay, another thing that I don't have, but I think would be fabulous, and I'm seriously thinking that maybe I should look into this, is a rack, a display for your medals. So I went down just before doing this video. I thought I better grab my medals. Yeah, this is how I organize my medals. I know I'm even embarrassed to show you that, but that's the reality. I put them in a drawer. I leave them laying around usually a day or two or a week after each run, but then I just don't know what to do with them. And it's the same with, oh, well, here's another. So I'm going to get myself mixed up here. I'm going to move my medals back over here. But it's the same with bibs. I love to write on my bibs the date of the run, what my time was, and anything specific about it. And I don't know. I just keep throwing them in a drawer. But I have seen some fabulous ideas. People put these in nice frames for the runners. And it's, especially if you have, probably not able to do with all of your runs, but especially if someone is just learning to run and they've run their first race, what a great idea to put their bib and a medal in a little frame and have a display box. And if you've had tons of races, there are lots of medal racks online to display these very neatly, and the link again is below. Okay, let's keep going. The other thing that I have, this next gift, there's actually 3 or 4 in it, but it's really one idea, is a book for your runner. And 3 books. I have this one that I found online. I have not yet read this one, but I've heard great things about it, so I would suggest that one. But the other books that I love, one is Breath, and this is such a fabulous book, whether you're a runner or not. This is a fabulous book. If you breathe, you should read this book. But in particular, it has some interesting things about breathing, learning to breathe in and out through your nose, and what the benefits are and some of the implications for runners. This one is about nose breathing as well, the oxygen advantage, and it goes into a lot more of the science. So if your runner's kind of a sciencey person, this is a good one. Now this one is a very old book, but it's the one that I was reading that started me on my running journey. It's called Who Will Cry When You Die? It's by Robin Sharma. There's one little chapter in here that talks about treat your body as your temple. Take care of it, move it, start a wellness journey. And that little one-page chapter started me on this whole running journey. So I have a soft spot for this book. Okay. Oh, your runner will love you with these gifts. I call them the Under Armour First Layer. I don't know if that's the proper name, but this shirt, it's just an Under Armour shirt. It's that breathable material. I don't even know all the technology behind it, but again, I bet you this one is 20 years old. And I'm not kidding. I wear it all through the winter. It gets washed after every run, and it is the best. So if your runner is someone who has to run in cold areas, this is so good. I have the link to this exact one on here for both men and women down below. And then also, speaking of running gear, so that's the under long sleeve shirt. The other thing, our running pants is a great idea for your runner. Now, these ones, I don't even know what brand these ones are, but the other thing about these, I don't know if it shows up on camera, is, oh, they're Under Armour as well. The other thing about these ones is all these little dots are little reflection points. And so again, safety is so important. If you're gonna pick out a pair, I would keep in mind a couple of things. One, I would suggest having pockets. Most people like to have pockets. Well, I shouldn't say most people. Most people I talk to like to have pockets that they can put their phone, their keys, their gummies, their jelly beans, their gels, whatever it might be. It is nice to have pockets. And so this is another pair that I have, and these are Bayleaf, and these are fabulous. They also have reflective gear, and that is the other thing. So pockets and reflective gear to me are the 2 most important things, obviously next to comfort and fit for running pants. But these ones, they're insulated, and so they're great winter running pants. Love them, love them, love them. And they actually have a zipper pocket, which is even better so that you don't lose things along the way. Okay, just before we cross the finish line with the last few gift ideas, if you're the runner and you're thinking, oh, there are some things that I would like to have in this, and you're not sure how are you going to get these to your gift buyer, I have some suggestions. Well, one, share this video. That would be pretty easy to do. If you don't want to be quite that direct about it, here's another little idea. You can be watching this video like right now. Just start laughing. And if the person is nearby you, your loved one who's going to be buying you gifts, either for your birthday, for Christmas, for some occasion, just start laughing. And they'll probably say, "What are you laughing at?" And all you have to do is just say, "Oh, I'm just watching this video about this running channel that I follow. And she's doing a video on gifts for the runner. And she just made a little joke." And so you know what? That will give them a little idea. Oh, maybe I could get them some gifts for the runner. Oh, it might work. And if you, okay, I didn't think this all the way through. I should give you a little joke in case I actually watch the video. Hey, family, friends, if you're watching this video now because you heard your loved one was looking at some of these gifts, here's the joke. I got to think of one. Just a sec. Oh, yeah. Why are cows such good runners? Because they have well-developed calves. See? Isn't that funny? Okay, let's keep going. We are coming in strong for the finish here. Let me just check my list. Oh, this one is great. These are some strong finishers for your runner. Now, this thing, I don't really want to lift it up because I'm still dealing with this little back issue, but I will try to, let me see if I can do this very carefully. This weighs 12 or 14 pounds. It is a weighted vest. I wanted one of these so bad. This also was a birthday gift that I got this year. After wanting one, I wanted to like build up my core strength, and I wanted to use a weighting vest for walking and maybe work up to wearing it when I run. And so I love it. I'm so excited to use this, but because I have this back injury, I couldn't even lift the box when it arrived as a present. But this is in my future. I can't wait to put this on and start conditioning and strengthening myself. So a weighted vest is a fabulous gift idea for your runner. And again, I do have a link below to that. Okay, my last two are not something I have a link for, but I think a really thoughtful gift. If your runner is someone that does a regular race every year, get them a race registration. Register them ahead of time. Do all that online stuff. That's such a pain to do. And get them registered for one of their favorite races. Or if your runner is someone who's just learning to run and they've been talking about running their first race, look for a local 5K. Get them registered for it. What a gift that is. That is a really thoughtful one. Along the same ideas as race registration is a gift certificate for a service. Now that could be a massage service, anything like that is always lovely for a runner. But in particular, you know what I think would be an awesome gift? And I say this because I did this for the first time ever this year. Give your runner a gift certificate to have a VO2 max test done or a lactate threshold test done. Some of those testings that they do in exercise physiology labs or sports medicine labs. That is such a worthwhile thing. You can see my video on having my VO2 max test done. I had no idea it would be so helpful to me. So that's a big idea for your runner. That one probably goes over the $100 mark, but it would be a great gift. Okay, and that's it. Oh, except just before we wrap up, a couple of things I want to mention. I didn't talk about sneakers. You can see my bundle. I don't know if it's in the camera here. I'll haul it over a little bit, but you can see my bundle of sneakers. I have tons of sneakers, just like every other runner. I'm not sure that's a great gift idea because it's tough to pick out a pair of sneakers for someone else. I can barely pick out a pair for myself, but you could get them a gift card, I guess, to their favorite running store, especially if it's a local area. That's a great idea. Okay, let's wrap it up. Some of these things I said, most of them are all, if not all of them, under $100, other than some of those gift card ideas or gift certificate ideas, maybe more than $100. But you know what you could do, which is a fabulous idea, whether it's for Christmas or birthday or another special occasion, or maybe it's you wanting to treat somebody after they've completed their first 5K, first 10K, their first half marathon, their first marathon. Do a gift box. Get a little bundle or a box and put some of these little things in it, like those little things that we talked at the beginning that are very inexpensive, are so valuable to a runner. Be creative with your idea. And another thing that if you watch any of my running videos, I could not possibly do a gift idea for runners without including after eights. No run is complete for me unless it ends with a little after eight. This may not be your runner's thing, but if it is, another great little bonus gift idea. I hope this list helped you get some ideas for gift buying for your favorite runner. And if there's something that you're thinking, if you are the runner and you're thinking, oh, I wish this was on the list, put it down below. I would love to hear of things that I haven't thought about or other people's favorite gift to get. Mark it down below and don't forget to share this video with some of your favorite gift buyers.